Welcome. This week the Supreme Court dropped a legal bombshell on birthright citizenship. For over 150 years, if you were born here, you were American. Simple as that. Now, that basic rule has been upended, tossing millions into uncertainty. This isn't just legal jargon, it's a fundamental change to who gets to call themselves American. Tonight we'll break down the 5 biggest takeaways from this historic decision. What did the court actually say? Why did they say it? And what does it mean for all of us? Let's dive in, because when the Supreme Court redraws the map of citizenship, everyone feels the shake. So what did the Supreme Court actually do? They shattered the long-standing rule of born here, citizen here. Now only children born to U.S. citizens or legal residents automatically get citizenship. That means kids born to undocumented immigrants, students, or temporary visa holders are left in limbo. This isn't a minor tweak, it's a radical reinterpretation of the 14th Amendment. Hospitals, schools, and families now face chaos as citizenship becomes a legal maze. The welcome mat of American birthright has been replaced with a bureaucratic obstacle course. Millions of future children may no longer belong to the country they call home. The consequences? Uncertainty, confusion, and a nation forced to rethink what it means to be American. To understand this, let's rewind. The 14th Amendment says, all persons born or naturalized in the United States and subject to the jurisdiction thereof are citizens. For over a century, that meant if you're born here, you're in. The 1898 Wong Kim Ark case cemented this. Born in the U.S., you're a citizen, regardless of your parents' status. But critics argued subject to the jurisdiction meant more. Full allegiance from parents. The new ruling adopts this fringe view, ignoring decades of precedent. It's a selective reading of history, once reserved for legal outliers, now the law of the land. The court has chosen revisionism over established law, throwing citizenship into confusion. The result, a core American principle rewritten overnight. Let's talk about the real impact. Children. Kids born to non-citizen parents now face a lifetime of legal limbo. They'll grow up American in every way, but without rights, benefits, or even a country to call their own. No social security, no federal aid, no legal work. Stateless in the only home they know. Families may avoid hospitals or schools out of fear, pushing children further into the shadows. This isn't just a legal issue. It's a humanitarian crisis in the making. The court's decision risks creating a permanent underclass defined by the circumstances of their birth. This ruling didn't just change the law, it ignited a political firestorm. Supporters call it a victory for sovereignty and border security, closing what they see as a loophole. Opponents call it a betrayal of American values, warning of chaos and discrimination. Civil rights groups, legal scholars, and activists are outraged, calling for action to restore birthright citizenship. Politicians are split, some want to codify the ruling, others vow to overturn it. Public opinion is sharply divided, fueling a new front in the culture wars. The Supreme Court hasn't ended the debate, they've supercharged it. The fight over who belongs in America is just beginning. If you think this is settled, think again. The ruling opens the door to years of lawsuits over who qualifies for citizenship. Lawyers will challenge the decision, arguing it creates unequal classes and violates constitutional rights. Congress faces pressure to act. Will they clarify, codify, or overturn the new rule? Every option is explosive, and the legal landscape is now a battlefield. The future of millions hangs in the balance, shaped by courts, lawmakers, and public pressure. This story is far from over. The Supreme Court has thrown American identity into chaos. This isn't just legal theory, it's about real people, real families, and the future of the nation. The debate over who gets to be American will define our politics and our values for years to come. Staying informed and engaged is more important than ever. We'll keep covering this story as it unfolds. If you found this breakdown helpful, like and subscribe for more updates. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Let's keep the conversation going.